All right, y'all. Welcome to another class at Morgan Money Mastery. You guys know the routine. Let's start the class off with a trade. Let's trade all your worries and inhibitions at the door for an open, clear mind so that we can take this space to learn, absorb, and grow. Ready? Everybody take a breath with me. You should feel that in your core. Release the tension. Empty your mind as we proceed. Today I want to talk about mindset because that's what really matters. Being able to shift your focus from negative outlooks or less than, I don't want to say less than positive, but less than necessary modes of thinking. Shifting those into paradigms that feed you and nourish you and help you grow, because it's okay to worry. It's okay to feel down sometimes, but if you get stuck ruminating and dwelling in that space, it's very, very hard to see opportunity when it comes knocking. Let alone to have yourself in the state of mind prepared to take that opportunity, All right. First up for the day, we're not talking about charts or strategies. We're talking about the foundation of success, your mindset. I want to ask everybody, what's the biggest mental challenge you face in investing? Take a moment to answer that question for yourself. Feel free to pause the class if you need to. I want to also emphasize that your emotions, your habits, and your perspectives will shape the outcomes more than any technical knowledge you will ever gain in this class, because you have to have the emotional discipline to follow through with your training. After all, when the pressure's on, can you still remain focused? Alright. Beginning this class, we're going to go over some core mindset principles. First, I want to master your outlook on uncertainty. The idea here is uncertainty is not the enemy. It's okay to fear the unknown, but the greatest things in life lie on the other side of fear. It's the source of your opportunity. For example, the best investors can't predict the market. They just respond to it. They evaluate what's going on using their technical indicators that they've gained over time, and they use that information to make a decision, not based off how they feel, but based off what they see happening actively in the market. I want you to take a moment to recall a time that being uncertain about something worked out in your favor. When you had to take a leap of faith and everything turned out to be okay as you battled past the anxiety or all the what ifs. What mindset or frame of mind did you have to put yourself in to gain that bravery? Let me know. Take a minute. Alright. Everyone have their answers? Good. I want you to take some time after class and we'll have a group discussion to go over some of these things. Next up, I want you guys to know that a happy trader is a successful trader. Look, investing success is not about stress and obsession or trying to control your situation or who has the ability to see the future. It's about flow and balance and being able to let the market speak to you. Let the trade come to you. You have to enjoy it and be in a happy state of mind. There's a saying that a lot of us go by. Oh, if I was just a little bit wealthier, oh, I'd be so happy. Or, oh, if I had this or had that, I'd be so happy. Or that new car or the new house, or only if I could go, There's always that condition to happiness, right? And then some people never seem to obtain it. Well, let me tell you how the soul works. Once you're happy and grateful for where you are and who you are at the very moment, then the success comes. It's a matter of frequency and vibration. That's why this class is all about mindset, guys, because like I said before, a happy trader is a successful trader. If you're able to put yourself in a good mood and smile and be confident in yourself, then you'll have confidence in your abilities to make a good trade. and secure your profits. It also keeps you away from distress when you do take a loss, and most traders like to spiral down into the revenge trading because they just have to get that little bit back, or if I could take that little bit back from the market, and it fills you with anger and regret afterwards. But if you can remain upbeat, I won't even say happy, let's say mildly content, okay? Because maybe happiness is just too far out of reach right now for some of you guys. So let's just stick with being content with where you are now. When you're satisfied with what you have and you're not working in survival or fear or worry, then you can start seeing things for what they really are. Okay? Remember that. A happy trader is a successful trader. For example, Warren Buffett enjoys what he does. He doesn't stress over every tick in the market or every little rise and fall of his assets. Why should you? I want you guys to journal at the end of every day to help you tap into the patterns in your own mind as well. But we'll get into patterns later. Right now, I just want you to learn some things about yourself. I want you to record a little bit more every day about how you felt. This is going to help you in the future as well. That way you'll know when you should take trades, what time of day, and when you're feeling the best. Don't worry, we'll get more into this later. Third point I want to come to is do not obsess over the price action or over, oh, I have to win, or oh, I need this win, so I'm going to trade. First off, the biggest mistake I made in the beginning when I got into the market was thinking I was just going to become rich overnight. Oh my goodness, I have the ability to make thousands of dollars in seconds, minutes, not even hours. Well, we also have to remember we have the very same ability to lose that money in even shorter amounts of time. Okay, guys? A trader's biggest downfall is his or her own ego. Once we think, we've had 3 or 4 great days in a row, and we get into that, oh, I'm a trading god, I'm God's gift to the market, there's nothing anybody can tell me, I have a crystal ball in my hands that tells me every move. That moment when you're so full of yourself, that's exactly when your greatest losses will occur. And I promise you the very next day, even the same day sometimes, you'll make a mistake that'll have you never wanting to trade again. So don't obsess over, wins or losses or price action or anything. Just remember to flow. Let the trades come to you. Don't watch the market 24/7 because you'll burn out. You will eventually, everyone does. I don't know if you know anyone that's ever worked 16-hour shifts all day, every day, for months on end. Sometimes they don't even last weeks before they start making mistakes at work. They have short tempers and very irritable. Their diet slips, their health slips away, their mental health gets away from them, and everything just seems a blur. You definitely do not want this to happen to you in trading. Because remember, a happy trader is a successful trader. And if you're burnt out, you can't feel joy, right? Professional traders set rules and then they walk away. We'll get into that later. Good thing to do though, you do a market detox. If you're ever just overwhelmed or burnt out, just take a day. Take a day off. Trust in your plan. We're going to set goals like, realistic goals would be maybe $350 a day for 60 days. Now, that's our plan. Sometimes we'll fall short. Sometimes we'll achieve far more than what we aim for. But hey, a win's a win and a loss is a loss. We have to take both one and the same. Alright, next up, I want to talk about if you can change your focus, you can change your future. The idea here is what you focus on expands. I don't know if any of you believe in the law of attraction, or if you believe in God, then some of you would call it prayer. And all of this, it involves focus. So if you have fear, then what you fear the most usually happens and you end up losing. How this translates into the market is if you try to trade out of fear or try to trade out of worry or what ifs, then you're automatically going to start attracting losses and bad decisions your way. But If you focus on confidence, you knowing that your plan that you have and your strategy is solid enough to gain the edge no matter the situation, you'll start making decisions and see opportunities open up that allow you to place a trade, get in, get out, collect your profits, and have a great day. Move on about your day feeling great about yourself. There's that happy trader mentality again, guys. So one thing I want you guys to practice is something called mental pivoting. Whenever you catch yourselves thinking in fear or worry or the what if statement, the famous what if statement, I want you to reframe it into an opportunity. What if I lose on this trade? Or then I want you to say, when I take this trade, or when I make this decision, I'm going to be okay with whatever happens on the other side. I know that I've prepared myself for this. I know that I was made for this. I want you to do this in life as well. Anything that worries you or bothers you or something you're scared or hesitant to take on, turn it into an opportunity to overcome what I would like to call a weakness. Anyway, make it a minor setback for a major comeback as you overcome a vice in yourself. That's the goal there. If you can change your focus, you can change your future. All of this comes together with great self-care, guys. The idea here is your physical and mental health affects your trading more than any strategy. For example, if you're lacking sleep or the proper nutrition, you're not going to be on par with the rest of the performers in the market who literally train themselves for this day in and day out to be prepared for the shifts and pay attention to the rapidly moving price action. Most successful traders are people that excel in some form of martial arts or own their own businesses, or they work extremely hard, much harder than the average human being, especially in America. So keep that in mind as you approach this field of work, that we have to make sure we are physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually healthy enough to accompany the group of individuals that we are attempting to commune with when we do partake in trading. This is not an easy field, so I want you to be at your best at all times. One thing I like to say is you should create a self-care checklist. Try to keep track of your sleep, form a good exercise routine, even if it's just cardio, walking so many miles every day. Make sure you take enough breaks in your day. In the Eastern culture, they even promote midday naps for the adults as well. Yeah, that's right. We'll take it back to kindergarten, guys. Things such as that, though. Make sure you're taking the best care of yourself. That way you can be in the best mood you can be. Because once again, mindset matters. The market is a reflection of your mindset. If you master yourself, your profits will follow. If you make yourself happy first, your success will come then. Alright guys, we're going to have an open Q&A for the rest of the class. If anyone has any questions, feel free to share with your peers and reach out. I want you to commit to one mindset shift this week. If there's one thing that you feel you've been negative about, now's the time to write it down and challenge yourself every day for the rest of this week to make that a change. Thank you for joining us for another wonderful class in the Morgan Money Mastery. This is Professor Morgan. You guys have a wonderful day.